Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Listen man, I gotta say, I'm very proud of y'all. For one thing, you guys are very involved, you seem to be enjoying the series a lot. And the comments that you're leaving, I love it. You guys are excited, you're alluding to a lot of things, but you're not spoiling anything. Keep that up, I love you guys. So, today, we are going to hang out with one of these four lasses, and the votes are in, and the winner is Chocolate Girl Yuri. Now I feel kind of bad because personally, if I hadn't done the voting thing, I would have chosen Sayori because I'm kind of worried about her. You know, she dipped without showing us her poem. I'm a little worried about that fact. But at the end of the day, man, Yuri it is. I'm not mad at that. I'm very curious to see how this is gonna unfold. So let's get to it, shall we? Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri, you know what I'm saying? Me? Are you fucking serious? Yeah, it was a question which I answered. What do you want, Natsuki? Get out! Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. Nah, I was just saying. Ugh. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, huh, Karagol? Yep. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I said, and that's what I'm gonna do, damn it. I'm glad. You don't sound glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah, I might spit in Karagol's share of the cupcakes, but yeah, I'll be able to handle it. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. A little. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word. Do tell me about the right word, Miss Wordsmith. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Karagol? What's it to you? I just said I would help her out. I guess you could say I'm a little interested in to see how it will turn out, alright? That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? What is up with this line of questioning? Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me, man? Everybody needs to calm the fuck down. I ain't even do anything. I'm about to snap. Nah, chill. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Karagol picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. Hey man, listen, I agree. I haven't tasted any other cupcake that's better than her cupcakes, okay? But fact still remains. I'm chilling with you this weekend, okay? They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... Say less, queen. Say less. So, I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad, you know? Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Nah, I kinda appreciate it, you know? Keep doing it like that, huh? I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I am going to say this. Karagol, you better bet your ass that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event, you understand me? Ah, yes, whatever you say, Miss Natsuki, yes. I believe you. Try saying something else. I'll miss your kneecaps in a heartbeat. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there is nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? The weekend starts now, son of a bitch. I thought you were supposed to help me out. What? I turn around. Sorry. I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yeah? Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Alright, don't try calling it now. They might be asking you what you want, what kind of pizza you want, you know what I'm saying? Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. You know where I live. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, I just didn't know that was the base of operations, you know what I'm saying? I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I can see where you come from. I see how you think, Nahi. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Okay. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. I just need to make sure my room is clean, you know what I'm saying? I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Karagol. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Now what makes you say that? Now hold on a minute now. You don't actually think that, do you? You fishing for compliments or some shit, right? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, stop. You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? This is one of those instances. I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it, alright? Do you believe me? Listen, you don't have to. I said it, okay? And I meant it. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. Well, fuck me. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, me too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there is no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously cannot wait. Sippy sip. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. So much so, I've stood outside my house for the last couple of days. I keep telling myself there is no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There is no doubt that she will open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a single thing from Sayori since he left the club early the other day. See, this is what the fuck I mean, man. If you were a good friend, you would have checked up on her first thing on Friday. First thing! It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Ah, shit. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. I don't like the fact that the music is gone. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Karagol. You're alive. And there's the music. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There is a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. It's been a hot minute. Not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you, man. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but I missed you, man. Your family. Wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparations, right? I suppose that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Oh, of course! I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There is more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is just uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing, you know? After you left on Friday so abruptly. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me, you know? I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Karagol. Eh? Why can't it be just like it has always been, huh? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid, silly mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. No, you don't get to. You're way out of this. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? Are you dumb? I know something happened to you. There is no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Karagol. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what exactly? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Karagol? Yes. I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. You understand me? I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why what? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? What good would it have done, It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything in my power to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't seem to understand it at all, Karagol. Why do you think that I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I would have been in essence holding you back. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, I admit. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Karagol. There is nothing. Literally, there is nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I fucked it up. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down on Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish, and right now I'm hurting even more. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus, you understand what I'm saying? But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Karagol. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary, actually. I don't understand any of my feelings, Karagol. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. I catch your drift. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. My gut feeling was correct, damn it. Damn it! On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic, if you will. Yuri? Ah, thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? When did you get here? No, I just got here. But I start to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me, you know? If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's just go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you as well. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Pretty much. We're splitting the cost 50-50, right? At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Sippy sips. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean! It's so fresh and so clean! I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Nah, I do what I do when I do it, you know what I'm saying? I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. See, you misunderstand the point completely, Ma. Relax, don't worry about it. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's cool. Relax. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She put both of her fans firmly in her lap, as if making sure she is keeping track of them. So, should we get started, maybe? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements, if you will. Atmospheric enhancements? The fuck? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles, that kind of stuff. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. What kind of sense we got? I want to help take our guests to a faraway place, although many will just stop by out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person, you know? Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? Nah, not at all. It's just something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved, because I'm just 30% intense right now, you know what I'm saying? And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? You got weed on you? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on my way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat, sure. What's that wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. What kind of oils you got? What's this, eucalyptus with citrus? Dope! You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. How did you get the cupcake scent? What kind of mood is that one for? Oh, this is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think it will be perfect for sharing one of our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper that I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I would like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need to use about 100 of them. 100? Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut the pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It will also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That is actually really creative. I had no idea you would be so good at this, Yuri. It's like you don't even need my help at all. Actually, deuces for a bit. I'm just gonna go over to Sayori's house since you seem to have this in the bag. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you would put it. Now, why would you put emphasis on that again? Why would you bring the conversation back to the word intense again? I wanna see your true crazy self, woman. Nah, that's too crazy. Stop it. Rewind. Tone it down a little bit. Yuri giggles with the red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here is a marker, Karagol. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Oh, okay, I got this. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. I've seen pocket knives in my time, and that is no ordinary one. It looks really fucking fancy. Where'd you get it? Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What's up? You're going to think it's weird, okay? Yuri, whatever the fuck it is, I have no reason to judge, okay? To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out, yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. Ooh, what am I saying? Ooh, what the fuck is you saying, bitch? Why are you bringing knives into my house? Please don't think I'm weird for this. That's a laughter of concern. My boy turned into wrath for a hot second. He was chuckling because he was in danger. You laughing at me? Nah, nope, let's get this straight. I have a Snickers bar. I can give it to you. Just don't aim that thing at me. Don't go ballistic in here, okay? Don't kill me in my own home, bitch. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. You know what I'm into? Not knives. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of Okay, now it's getting weird. Now this is getting weird. Yuri relaxes his expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Nah, I don't want to get my fingerprints on that shit. Are you kidding? Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow, man! Karagol, idiot! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that motherfucking sharp, the fuck? I barely even touched the motherfucker. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. Gee, thanks. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no! A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Karagol, now is the time to tell you about the other thing I'm into. Blood! Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts... Fam. I'm gonna smash a vampire! I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. You nasty bitch. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning the fuck up. Yuri, I'ma tell you this one time and one time only. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Okay, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? She was just trying to kiss the boo-boo? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Okay, you know what? You can lick my finger again. What the fuck? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take my bloody finger and shove it up her mouth. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. What the fuck kind of game did this turn into? Karagol! Did you really just do that on my pinky? Now we're even, motherfucker. Yuri looks at me like I did something wrong. And you know what else, Yuri? Guess who's not gonna apologize for that shit? That's right. I knew that would be a bad motherfucking idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right about now. You're so fucking weird, Karagol. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? That's fucking rich. I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we'll lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great! Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Ah, thank you. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, sure, man, let's do it. What you have in mind? I would like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tables. Ah, that's right, I got you. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water coming right up. I'll be back in a jiffy, you know what I mean? Thank you so much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yo, Yuri! Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red though. Did you look under the bed? Is it too hot in here or what? Not at all. There is nothing wrong, so let's just mix the paint, shall we? Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I would like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it onto the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat! What are you going to write? Well, I think it will be more fun to surprise you, actually. Yuri smiles at me. If you fucking say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on the opposite side so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Good old times. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. Nah, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. That's good. Can you keep on painting, please? In fact, I usually don't even want to. It's just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy, you know? I'm low maintenance is all I'm trying to say. Is that so? Can we keep painting, please? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you would understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kya! Oh shit, my bad! Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you okay? No, I'm not okay. I'm not. It just startled the fuck out of me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me, okay? It's not your fault. Your face is busted to shit. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's my bad. It's totally my bad. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. Why can't she come to the bathroom and clean her face? The fuck? I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. What, is the bitch immobilized? God damn. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is everything okay, ma'am? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. The fuck? It feels really nice. You can hold the towel yourself if it feels that fucking nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What? What is fucking happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Did you drug me? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist. Was there some kind of paralysis or poison thingy on the edge of that blade, bitch? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be that much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. My bad. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space the fuck out. It's alright. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Ah, not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it will be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's cool with me. Wonderful. In that case, wait a minute. Couldn't you have the fucking foresight to do the painting first and then do the origami shit? Like, come on, dog. I don't think there is anything more for us to do here unless... You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Nah, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done, you know what I'm saying? I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. You know, why don't we eat outside today, you know? Treat ourselves for a successful mission being completed in this manner, huh? You don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah, I suppose so. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help, you know what I mean? Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow, maybe, you know? Oh, wait, hold on, you forgot your knife. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. Oh, wait, I forgot you don't like going out that much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so the way my bank account's set up is if you would like to hang out a little bit more. You're very thoughtful, Karagol. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about your ass. Huh? Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Oh. Hi, Karagol. Sayori, what up, fam? You good? Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Karagol. I just stepped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. Hi, I'm buying shit. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry? But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so, I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori? I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but I got bored. But my imagination was being really mean to me. Oh, you wanna grab some dinner? So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what for yourself? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri? And how close you got to her? It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Is that a tear in her eye, my G? Yep. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Karagol? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Karagol. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your time or sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... What did she say? Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm terrified, Karagol. I'm really, really terrified. What are you so scared of? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I wanna die. That's how I feel. And that's enough. Say less, fam, say less. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I would always know what's best for you? Who the fuck do you think you are? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. And that is going to be the end of this episode. If you guys want to influence my choice in this scene right here, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Until next episode, this has been your boy Karagol Gaming. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Deuces.